Hi everyone, so today I have this item from LDRS Creative to share with you that they have brought to HSN for the October 7th craft day. It's the Fairytale garden kit, so let's open this guy up and check it out. So I will say they did say these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links out in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. Again, with HSN and YouTube currently, the link is embedded in the video. Here you click on the little shopping bag icon, or down at the very bottom, well, at the very top of the description box, should I say. They'll be listed there. So I'll list everything that LDRS Creative has brought and that's available there for you guys. Let's check this out. Oh, how cute. Oh, it's so sweet. I love the imagery of the fairies, but then also the artwork is very grown-uppy. You know, it's a little more sophisticated. Just a very different kind of look. So we have Fairytale Garden Kit, 15 A2 white card bases, 15 envelopes, 15 A2 distressed background toppers, 15 A2 patterned background toppers, 15 die cut frames, 15 die cut sentiments, and 2 A2 rub-on transfer sheets. And this says there's a craft video associated with that there. So let's check this out. So from the previous, past LDRS Creative kits, I know that their card bases are just really, really nice and thick, really high quality. And then the beautiful envelopes, the little pointy tips there. And these are our pieces. Look how cute. Let's look at these guys. Well, let's look at these first. Let's do that. So we have the toppers. They're really nice quality. Nice thickness. Hope you can kind of hear that. So it looks like we have a couple of each. Then we'll see 3 of each. It says there, look at the little strawberries and the little strawberries in a little pot of water here, like you do when you want to start growing roots on something. Little cake back there with little houses. I guess there's little fairy houses. You have a little teapot, little hanky, beautiful kerchief, more down there. This has beautiful shapes. If you can see the difference of the scallops and shapes on the outside here. And then just really classical, pretty artwork. Then we have this little guy. Looks like it's supposed to be in a little drawer or something. Cute. All the little recycled things to make it look very adorable. And this one here with your beautiful topiary here, and then the little house. It's like a little toy kind of cat, like a little figurine. Cute. That's very pretty. So that's the artwork for that. And then these are the distressed backgrounds. They're single-sided. Again, really nice weight paper. And you can definitely die cut into these or just pop them onto your card or trim them down a little bit, however it is that you want to use them. So it looks like there are 3 of each. And with those beautiful colors. And the green on this one. Look at the stripe. I love this. And the distress is done really well with that whitewash. Beautiful lace. And then we have this pretty script one. This one again very distressed with little, silhouettes of fairies, some butterflies and things. We have this one here. Again with the little dandelions. I always forgot the word for dandelion. I don't know why, but look at me. I remembered it. There you go. Really pretty with the blue background. Again, it's those kind of backgrounds you would distress and create yourself, but it's already ready to go for you, and very much the same kind of style. And then the yellow. And these aren't just exactly the same and then done in different colors. You can see they are different backgrounds. And then that beautiful lime green. That is lovely. Let's look at some of the sentiments before we look at the rub-ons. And so just a little note to say hello. Again, nice thickness on these. Just sending a bit of happy your way. Looks like there's 3 of each of these also. You make ordinary days feel magical. So thankful for a friend like you. Wishing you joy in life's little moments. There might be some other ones, but that's kind of what I went through there. Very pretty. And then look at these guys. So 2 of these sheets, they feel really high quality, really nice. And then you have your little guys. Again, you know, you cut these up in all different ways, right? So you have tons of fairies there. That'd be really cute for your envelope, right? On the outside, adorable. And then some of these other icons from the card kit. Really, really cute. So let's grab a card base. Let me think about which paper I'm going to use. And I'll choose a topper. This one was really calling to me, this green. I love that. And we'll put something together. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have our card base. I chose this guy. We have these 2. So just to put a little texture on this, again, we can, you know, trim it down a little bit because I do like having a little white edge on my card. This is completely an A2 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size. I'm going to pull out this die set. Now I know this is also A2 size on the largest die, but I like that little texture it's going to add. So I'm going to line this up like perfectly on this and go ahead and run that through. As you can see, it just nestles right in because it's already the same size. And just to get that stitching effect, okay? I'll be right back. So I just want to show you how I did that, and I taped it down just so it wouldn't move at all because I know it's like right in there. And there it is with that little texture on the edges. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this guy down. And I think with the next 2 pieces, what I'll do is some lower profile dimensionals. So I'm just going to put it down here, and again, it's basically A2 size, the whole matte layer, just kind of centering that a little bit. Let me put some weight on this. Keep it nice and flat. And then I'm going to put some low profile dimensional on the back of this guy, and then on this one also. And I think I'm going to layer it up like this. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, you know, before we move on, I was going to put dimensionals on everything, and I had said that, and I went ahead and put them on here, some low profile dimensionals. But before I put it on this, we're going to add our fairies. As you can see, we have our little houses, everything set up. We don't have fairies on there yet. So before I put anything dimensional on the back of that, let's go ahead and do that. So, I mean, there's lots of cute things. Again, you can flesh more out with all the flowers. Let's see. I want a little fairy to stand out. So let me grab... I mean, this, you know, she can be sitting on the stairs, as you can see the way she's kind of sitting, or like sitting on a, wherever, right? The ones that are sitting, some look like they're flying. We do have the green background. So I'm going to get in here, guys, and get to where I need to go, which I think is over here. I will say the fairies, they're all different skin tones, which I love that. I super appreciate that. Take this little gal here. She's wearing green. More than anything, just to kind of go back to the background here. So maybe she's out here. And let me see. I'm going to put my sentiment down in here. So maybe I just have the one fairy. Should we pop another one in here? Yeah, we just can add another one. Maybe this one with the blue kind of coming in. And we have butterflies. There's lots of different things, but let's have them kind of fluttering around. And they're kind of facing towards each other. Right. The outside area of these guys is right close to them. I don't know if you can see. I know it's hard to see, but there's like a little clear edge. So just take this guy, take the carrier off. I would say last time I used LDRS rub-ons, they're very, very sturdy. So let's just pop this guy out, like over here, kind of coming in. Maybe she's a little too sideways. Hold on. Let me take that. And so if she's already wanting to stick down, then I'll probably leave her alone, but yeah, she's already sticking down. Okay, so they're very ready to go. So let me just, again, I like to take the very edge if you're using a popsicle stick or whatever it is, and put the pressure on that way instead of gouging, because when you gouge, sometimes you're going to see that on your paper. It's going to look like worn into it, you know. So let me just make sure everything's pushed down real well. And I always remove this very slowly. She is a smaller rub on. So like right now I can see that very tip of the wing isn't even close. So let's just do that again. Some people like to run these guys through like this through their die cutting machine because the pressure of the machine will transfer that for you. Again, let me pick at that very close. And just try to do it slowly, so in case there's a piece that still didn't quite come up with you, you can kind of lay it back down and stick that back down. And these guys are super sturdy, so this last bit. Cute. Okay, so that's that gal. And I'll do the same for this one. It's a really thick carrier they're on, so you really have to get that pressure in there. So that one, and then move this little gal. Come in here. We can check it out again, trying to get under here. Okay, and slowly rolling that away, just to make sure everything is still down. Looks very good. Little leg, good to go. And that is my little scene with my little fairies at the very top there. Super cute. Okay, now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. Okay. So again, I always just like to put something on top of my card bases just to keep them nice and flat. It really doesn't even matter what kind of layers I have. I just do that instead of holding it down and doing all this. I just move on, put something heavy on there, and that works for me. So this guy, I'm just eyeballing roughly where center is, you know, left and right, up and down. A little more like that. There we go. I'll turn this over. And then again, low profile dimensional, so it's not super, super high. And then this guy, maybe I'll put it a little bit higher up, like right there. Just a note to say hello. Just a little note to say hello. And I think that's pretty symmetrical there. All right, guys. Well, it's super cute. You build up your little scene. You have your little houses ready to go. You have all your characters here. And like I said, tons and tons of fairies to help you do that. Maybe you want to add a few little more items here and there. You can definitely do that. Very cute. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, LDRS, for sending these items for review. I will have images coming up. Again, everything that's currently available, I'll have it linked there for you guys. And images coming up. And I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.